welcome to the Battle Hammer.
Hello!
He's Straw and
wrecking the scenery
I'm
already!
Parker, and together we are
Battle Hammer!
the Hammer of Battle.
Which you all know.
Yeah.
And love, obviously.
So welcome back, Battle Hammerites,
Hammerites.
Battle Hammerers,
Battle Hammerers.
Hammersteins.
At this rate, we've got like 3 unofficial hammers. Yeah.
Battle Hamsters.
Or 4, actually.
I like Battle Hamsters.
Battle Hamsters. Yeah,
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because you're the baby ones.
Yeah.
What would
You
you
let
like
us
us
know
to
what you
call
want
you?
to-
Apart from some of you I can call bastards.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy. If I ever meet you, dude, seriously.
I
you're
will
nuts.
buy you a drink.
I will crush your nuts in my hand. Right, today we are playing...
Guild Ball, oh no, we're not.
no, Space... Oh, no.
Frostgrave.
Frostgrave.
Wave the book. Wave the
Wave
book.
the book. Wave the book.
Frostgrave.
Dung, dung,
The
dung,
new
dung.
game Frostgrave that people are talking about.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Jason.
We love you, Jace.
Right, now, we've already had a practice game earlier in the week.
Yep.
And the thing about this game, it's quick,
Quick, yep.
simple,
Yep. Not like uncomplex or anything.
and
It's simple enough.
a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. It relies on a what's the word? Like a versus D20 roll.
Opposed.
Opposed. There you go. An opposed D20 roll. You roll and then they roll, and then you have to get higher than them. They have to get higher than you, and if you do, then you succeed, and stuff happens after that. 1 dice is all you need each.
That's it.
Which is a bit weird.
The fun bit is because your main character is a wizard.
Yeah.
And there are lots of spells that get thrown about, lots of fireballs and bone darts and things zipping across the table, and if you imagine it in your head, it's really mental. Love
And
it.
they've got a nice balance with the wizards as being, obviously they're powerful, they are the main bod.
Well, they're not very powerful to start with.
You're
People have got hordes of undead as necromancers. We get 1 bloody zombie if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Which I
But
didn't.
also you do get there are kind of some different ones, some tricksy ones. It's not all just zap zap, it's kind of like, ooh, how can I do this?
Well, you
How
with
can
your
I
telekinesis,
Yeah,
treasure chests
pulling moving
towards
treasure
you.
towards you. It's kind of
Crafty little bitch.
sneaky.
So, what we're doing today with this battle is, our kind of little story is, this is one of the lesser known entrances into Frostgrave proper. And obviously my warband, led by my necromancer, who's down here, old Krell Foulborn, is down there. They're heading off, and it's the same with
my witch, who is Agnes, and her apprentice Megan are off to find glory in...
which is which?
Hey! The one with the stick's the more important one.
Right.
Because she's got a stick.
So obviously there's going to be a scrap on the way.
Yeah.
Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 pieces of treasure.
Arr!
Now those are the
no,
bits... No, you bellend. Now those are the bits that we've got to get and get off the table. That's the important bit.
Yep.
So we've already set up, as we normally do, because we don't want to bore you with that bit. I mean, you're going to be bored with it anyway, because it's us.
Yeah. There's a little, before we start, one of the interesting things I found when we were coming up with warbands, you pick your wizard, you get an apprentice, and then you get your warband, and you can pick what you have. And it's quite interesting to see how even just at the very start of the game, you know, you pick your wizard and your spells, and he's a necromancer, I'm a witch, and we've got different spells, which kind of changes it up a bit. And when you're spending stuff, like he's got some heavily armed knight, you've got a heavily armed knight who can kill people and things like that. Whereas I've gone for like cheaper dogs, war dogs, and a couple of archers. So even at the very start, when you're creating your warband, there is enough of a difference that they feel like yours rather than just generic warband A, blob, which is quite nice.
I'm going to use generic warband B.
Oh no.
Oh no. So yeah, it's so far. I mean, we were discussing this the other day. For example, when we played and we rolled in the after game sequence, 3 of my guys were actually killed, and that was the necromancer, the apprentice, and my knight.
Yeah.
Awkward. So then I would have basically had to start it again.
And I would have been all full of experience points, loads of booty. I happened to roll quite well on the the chart for treasure, and I would have had the chance to gain my your lair, and stuff. So I would have had all of these extra gubbins to make me even more powerful, and you've had to play a starting starting
So-
group. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any way of matching experience.
That might come out in
in the campaign book, yeah.
but
Because I remember in Wartime, and I think it's the same in Necromunda, if you were playing someone of a higher
you get
experience
extra
band, you get
experience
extra XP and
to
extra
try and bring
gold.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it'd be worth fighting. You might die more, but you get more out of it.
yeah. That was it. You would get a lot more experience, and the people are saying there's a lot of paperwork to keep a track of in this.
Hardly.
But there isn't really, because
No.
the only experience you really need to worry about is your wizards.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys get off with treasure, fine. Your wizard gets the experience for that. If your wizard casts a spell, he gets experience for that. If he takes people out, he gets experience for that. No one else does. Everyone else just bods.
And to be honest, if you don't want paperwork in a game like this, then don't play it. It's a campaign. It's clearly a
is,
campaign
yeah.
designed thing. So you've got your lair and you build it up and you get your magic items and your wizard gets XP and it's like don't. It's not just like pop them on the table, have a bash. I mean, you could do that.
You can.
There's nothing wrong with that. But on the other, I think it's much more for a bit of character and a bit of improving your war band.
Yeah.
And eventually she'll be like Agnes, ruler of Frostgrave. Or something.
No, she won't.
No.
She'll be a smouldering corpse, which I'll then summon and abuse.
Well, yeah, only because we've started again. If we were carrying on the campaign from last game, would you have been? No, I think you were dead.
And moving swiftly on to my amazing dice rolling abilities.
Yep.
Oh, let's not get into that, shall
that's
we?
me first, isn't it?
Yeah, we've already rolled. You're going first. So it's your wizard
My
phase.
wizard phase, yeah. Just to quickly give you the rundown, your wizard first goes, then their wizard goes, then your apprentice goes, then their apprentice goes, then your bods go, then their bod goes. So that's kind of a... But you can... If your people within range of your wizard can move earlier
You can
with
do
her,
a
it's like a come with me, off
mass
we go!
activation
Yeah.
thing.
So it's kind of nice that, you're still involved with other people rather than just
Yes.
I go, you go.
Oh, I really don't like that anymore.
So, I will activate...
Action! Oh, here we go. Activate!
I'll activate Agnes, my witch. I've got 3 people within 3 of them, so they can all
It's
go.
a group activation then, is it?
Group activation. Let's
So-
activate a group.
They all move They all move to first move,
Yep.
and then you can do whoever wants to do their
So they all move
things first.
6 inches. So
Each character gets 2 activations. One of them has to be a move.
Yep.
That's the interesting thing.
So, Chris the Thug. Oh no, that's Chris. That one's Chris. That one's, I don't know.
Well, because that one looks more like a mutant.
Yeah.
That's
Chris the
nasty.
Thug, he moved forward, grabbed the treasure, and he's moved half an inch back. Then he's only at 4 now. So there.
Because he's coming down off of difficult ground.
And then he can go 3 to there, which is his half move. Just to kind of set him up.
1 action at a time, remember.
Oh, sorry.
So we'll let you leave him there.
First action for old
What's that, an infantryman?
infantryman with his 2-handed weapon, old Spudley Joe.
Those are quite nasty in this, aren't they? Plus 2 damage.
Yep.
And that's the thing I like about the damage. It's either, you'll whittle them down slowly, or, in the case of some spells that were going off the other day, blowing them up instantly. Especially when I'm on the receiving end of it.
Pom pom pom. And then we need to be there, which I can be. She'll go to there, try and get some cover from the corner of that building. He hasn't had it. They've both had their second activation, which I admit I shouldn't have done.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you off this
His
time.
second activation
Do it
will
again, I'll
be
stab you in the
to
face.
move forward a little bit
Half
more.
your move.
Half your move, which is 3. He'll move forward to there. Her second activation will be to cast a mighty spell of magic. But she's a witch, so she will attempt to do the funky gibbon. Where's your wizard?
Oh, the funky gibbon.
The wizard is there.
My wizard is hidden, motherfucker.
That's right. Pom 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 pom. I will attempt to do.
No trouble with this game that I've found so far is only having 1 dice means when I cock it up, if I throw it, I've lost it.
Yeah.
You know,
There's that.
it's a shit idea, isn't it?
I will attempt to do Telekinesis.
Oh, that treasure chest.
No.
Let me
just measure. Let me measure. Is it 124? Yes, it is. Well, attempts to do telekinesis.
Why has it got range on it?
24 inches.
Oh, it's got a range.
It's line of sight visual, but anything within 24.
Ah.
As in, so I suppose it's got a range of 24, but you have to be able to see it.
Ah.
I need an 8. Well, I actually need a 10 because it's my unpreferred.
It's your aligned.
Aligned. They do different classes of spells and stuff. So I need a 10.
Fail.
I did fail.
You can boost it though if you empower it.
I will empower it. I'll take 2 hit points. Ah! And then I shall reach out with my mind.
And drag it.
And drag this one 6 inches directly towards me, please.
6 inches directly towards you.
Not so much that I'm getting them, it's getting them out of your way, really. Yeah.
Shit.
And then I'll mark off her hits, and that's her done. It's your wizard's activation. Old Krell butt munch or whatever his name is.
Oi! He munches one butt.
We've all done it.
Take some pickies.
What, of butt munching?
Of stuff.
No, thank you.
And obviously of my gorgeousness, and try not to get them blurry like you always do.
I don't know why.
Just because you're an idiot. Hold it down and then just gently.
Clink.
Right, so it's my necromancer. So for his first action, it's him and the infantryman that's with him, and he will. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Right, first action. He will move to the corner of the wall, remembering to use cover this time. Is it 6 for? Is it 6 for everyone apart from the knight, isn't it?
I think so. It will say on your sheet.
It does. He will zip to the doorway there and have a little peep and see if he can see anyone, just for the hell of it. And then Krell is going to let loose with
his brown trousers.
His brown trousers. No, I'm going to start the spells off today with a bone dart.
Gasp!
Spell fires a small sharp shard of bone at the target, which is her. She's completely in the open from there.
Yeah.
So I need an 8. Come on.
That's
4.
Oh, you don't get any hits from it though, which is good. If you fail your spells by enough, you take damage, but you failed it by 4. You're going to spend 4 hit points to do it?
No, I'm not. No. No. So that's him done. Him and him done. So it's back to you for your apprentice action. Oh, I can't cast a spell. Can't kick a football.
My glorious apprentice.
I don't know why bother.
We don't know why you bother either.
Piss off.
I'm going to attempt to cast
Butt munch. Throw us a camera.
Fog.
Oh no!
My apprentice.
Fog on your apprentice.
From my apprentice.
Oh.
Where did you put the?
They're over.
foggy? Oh,
over
excuse
there.
me one moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls, a small fish called Brian.
Brian. I'm Brian. So's my wife.
Spam.
He's Spartacus.
Spam.
Spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs. Spam and spam.
Spam with spam.
So is that with spam or without spam?
Can I just have beans? I don't like spam. No, you can have beans, spam, and beans. Right, but I'll attempt to cast it first, shall I? Rather than just...
Word hell, have a look. Let's smile as he smile of the knob jockey.
So he's taking a picture of me while you're filming that, watching us,
Watching
picturing you.
watching him and...
Aha! Anyway.
There is nothing we can do.
I'm going to attempt to cast Fog, which is an 8 normally, but because of my apprentice at -2, so it's a 10, please. Thank you.
No!
6. Fail by 4.
4,
Not
no damage.
4 hits to
But she
try
hasn't
to-
casted it.
Nope. And such your apprentice. Oh,
You can move those
Can
two
move.
if you wish to. You don't have to.
oh, is your apprentice got a zone as well?
Yes.
I didn't think they did.
Yes.
Oh, intriguing.
You are. Pretty sure the apprentice has got a zone. Ba, 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 ba,
You're
ba, ba.
moving 4 to there.
Resisting spells. Yeah, that's going to bleed out.
3 to there.
Moving off the board. Movement.
Excuse us a moment. But fortunately,
Wizard
the rules
or
are-
apprentice may activate up to 3 soldier figures of the player's choice, provided they are within 3 inches of the activating wizard or apprentice.
Well, there we go. Every day's a school day. In that case, old Thuggy will go as well. Be there. It's done.
So it's my apprentice and
Your apprentice.
any within 3 inches, which is
The dark side.
only the knight. So
Force lightning.
the knight is going to shuffle in to there, and the apprentice, oh Manfred, is going to zip to there. That's the first action. The second action for Manfred will be Bone Dart, and that's another. It's a bit cheeky if you think about it, but I like it that the apprentice has got the same spells as your necromancer,
But they're not as
powerful.
Not as powerful.
Well, they're not as easy to cast.
Not as easy to cast, no.
But
but also I think if you put your if you put your wizard's spells up as time goes on with experience points, if I'm right, then your apprentice casts them at -2. So effectively, their experience
better.
doesn't go up, but they get better as well.
right then, so again, it's going to be at her. So it's normally 8, so it's going to be 10.
10. Fail. 2. Oh, you suck at rolling dice. I would say you've pulled a straw, but that's technically for a different game, so I can't say that in this. Although we may figure something out.
Fuck off!
So that's what, 8? So that's a point of damage.
Point of damage.
Oh, got him allotted.
Fucking fuck.
Yep. You suck, goats.
I would give him the chance.
You suck one
Because they're,
goat and
they're
everyone's
less
alright.
disease-ridden than you are.
Accurate.
Accurate.
But mean.
And so that's his second action. Second action for the knight will be to move to there. That's me done, so it's now you and your bods.
My Boddington.
What a load of
Trollop.
shitty pants.
Okay.
Technical
So, and I do these as a. Do I do them all with the first activation and then
No,
all
you
the
do.
second? Do them how I want now.
Each one at a time.
Okay.
Oh. Here come the hounds. Make room for the mushrooms.
Sure, that used to go that way. So 8 inches to there, and then 4 inches probably there, and then 8 inches to there, and then another 4 to there. Right, we'll have a shot on your apprentice to the dark side. No intervening. Well, you can argue that that's intervening terrain, but
No,
it's
that's
not in
not.
the way really.
No.
No cover or anything.
No, you didn't move, did you?
I didn't. No.
You didn't, so you're not modified.
I'm at plus. I'm just at my normal +2.
Yep.
I believe. Yep. So now we do our
Oh yes, I rolled as well, don't I? So
opposing roll. So I rolled an
I
at 2,
am on plus. It's my
You're
fighting
fighting.
skill, isn't it?
which I believe is +0 for an apprentice.
I think it's
Mine
plus
is.
0.
So I'm assuming yours is as well.
It is.
Right. So I'm +2. It's my 18.
60. Oh.
19, 20. So that's.
60. So you win.
So
So
I win.
you got 20.
Yep.
My armour is 10.
Yeah.
That's
Thunk.
10 points of death.
Have I taken him out already?
Yeah.
Oh! Go on, Sully Jim Miletto! Old Archer Joe! Tick! I got one for you, Mistress Agnes!
Bastardy!
Excellent, my pretties!
What
Oh.
a load of wank! I hate this game.
I quite like it. Can he move now?
No.
No,
'Cause
because that's effectively his not moving.
Oh
that's
no,
beautiful.
hold on. No, you can shoot and then move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so you
because
can
that's, you can move, you
As
can
long as
shoot
you don't-
to get a decent
Yeah.
shot and then move.
Yeah.
You can't move and
That's
then because
right.
then you're at minus.
Well, yeah, so you can
That's interesting.
take a Manfred down, so now you can move. What a little shit.
That's what we put in there. Move now. He will move to the window, so he's at the window.
Who's that? Who's up there?
My little blokey, my archer blokey. I told you.
Another archer.
I've got 3 archers. I'm all about the archers. I imagine we all live in the woods like poachers, like Robin Hood's merry men with wild
Hounds and
dogs and
witches.
stuff.
Yeah, they
it's
are
that kind
like
of vibe. Thugs. And so, like, when I do my infantrymen, because they've got 2-handed weapons, I'll definitely give them a big 2-handed like,
Axe.
chopping axe
Yeah.
kind of thing. The
Woodsman's
woodsman
axe,
types,
yeah.
yeah. Right. We'll have a go at you at crossbowman.
Okay.
24, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I did move, so
Yeah.
I'm at minus.
Minus plus 1. Sorry. Hasty shot.
Oh yeah, plus 1. So instead of plus 2, I'm now at plus 1 against your fighting. Pom 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 pom!
You can. I can't even see them.
It's there.
Oh, for
19 plus 1 is
fuck's
20.
And I've rolled a 6 plus my fighting of 2
Which
is
will be
8.
So I'll win the roll
Yeah,
with a 20.
with a 20. I've got an armour of 11,
Oh, right.
so that gives me
9 points of damage.
I have 10 hit points.
So you've got a point left.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he's wounded.
But you're at minus 2 to all dice rolls.
Minus
now.
2 to all dice rolls.
Oh, my archers are rocking. Love them. Shunk, shunk. Yeah.
Anything else, bitch?
No, everything else has just moved and shuffled and whatnot.
Right, so it's the rest of my bods that haven't moved.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Get them, my pretties.
bleeding season. Fuck's sake.
And when I do get minis for it, I'm definitely going to have my because they do Frostgrave minis, but their witch is more like a witch doctor kind of thing. But I definitely want like one crony old witch and then kind of a young beautiful apprentice witch who's all still in her prime and jiggling her jobblies.
Right, he is going to fire his crossbow.
Uh-huh. Archer Dave over here, probably, because he's out in the open to you.
She's only got a little bit of cover, which is only a plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to go for the wizard, mate.
Yep.
So he's been shot.
Agnes Tarty Bollocks.
Oh, and I'm on a plus bloody
You're
2 because I'm at
You're at minus 2.
minus because I'm injured.
Yeah.
Because I'm below 4 points.
Yeah. So you're minus 2 to your dice roll. So you would be at plus 2, so you're now at a straight roll. And I'm only on plus 2 though. Oh, but then that must be some cover, light cover, mustn't it?
Yeah, light cover.
Oh, okay, so minus 2 to your dice roll and I'm at plus 2. 10, so 12.
That was a fucking 20!
Oh, well it wasn't, because it
So
was
it's
an 8.
8.
So it was, so you didn't hit.
So, no.
Spoing! She's held up her magic hand.
No, she hasn't. It hit the
Don't-
wall.
Yeah, probably.
Whoa, bollocking bollocks. Right,
You know how to start a game well, didn't you?
that's the end of the turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got no things to roll for.
No,
So, new round.
new round indeed. 9.
16, so I go first.
Good
So,
times.
wizard first.
Yep. And any within 3 if they are.
There is no one within 3 this time.
Hark.
The herald angels sing.
It's kind of Christmassy, isn't it? Straw found, I don't know if legally we're allowed to have it on in the background. We're not going to put music on in the background because then you can't hear our dulcet voices. And we'd probably get the measurement of sound. Yeah,
I could
equalisation.
probably work it out at some point.
But legally, I don't know if we're allowed to anyway. But it's got some love. Who was it? Sorry, not
Nox Arcana.
Nox Arcana, and they do a lot of kind of background style music for games. They do zombie type stuff, horror type stuff. And what was the one that you had?
Winter's
Eve.
Winter's Eve.
And it's very like, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Batman Returns, that kind of ding 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 kind of music in the background. It was really good for this game. Very,
Atmospheric.
indeed, atmospheric.
Right, my first action.
Is to cry and run away?
No.
That's what you should. I'm not trying to tell you.
No.
What to do, but
No.
I get a tick from my
Yeah, yeah.
telekinesis earlier on, don't I?
Yes.
Because you get experience points and stuff if you do things.
Nah. You do 2 spells a turn, can't you, if you don't?
No, because one of them has to be a move.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Good,
Which is
good.
why your
Yeah.
blokey has to reload next turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to again. I'm going to have to attempt
In a bone
bone
dart.
dart.
Right.
No modifier, and I'm on an 8.